So New Hour for Women and Children Long Island is really dedicated to empowering women who've been impacted by the criminal justice system. One of the things that we've never had on Long Island is a nonprofit dedicated solely to supporting women who've been in the criminal justice system. And the reason we do that, the reason I'm here doing this, is because when I was 19, I found myself incarcerated. And that experience was incredibly traumatizing and overwhelming, having survived family violence and then ending up incarcerated was just, my world fell apart. And it's 21 years later, I'm here in this role. I came home from prison at 21 to no support, no thoughts about housing or what I was going to do. And it's been a long road, and it's taken me 20 years to really rebuild my life. Because of that, I have dedicated my life to supporting other women who come home. So I have women in my office at least 2 or 3 times a week who come through New Hour's programming in the jails, and they have the same exact story I had, which is, I'm home, I'm scared, I'm stigmatized, and I don't know what to do next. New Hour is really about making sure that women feel their worth, and that those of us who've been there can give back and become productive parts of our community. There is no such thing as somebody who is a throwaway person. We hear this a lot, and I think when it comes to issues of incarceration, so many women are impacted and their families are impacted, and we have to change how they see themselves and how our communities view folks who've been incarcerated. As you know, somebody formerly incarcerated, it's a privilege to be able to come home and give back. And even on my worst day, I would take any worst day compared to sitting in a jail cell. One of the things that was hardest for me was I was in 23-hour lock for 6 months, and that was challenging. Being in isolated confinement was beyond challenging. And I remember after coming out of lock, just everything seemed bright, and the colors and the noises and the people and the sounds. It was overwhelming, that stimulus of not having that for 6 months. And looking back, I think about how is our system putting people in 23-hour lock, and it's still happening to this day. One of the things New Hour is focused on is advocacy. We take our members up to Albany, we meet with lawmakers, we talk with our elected officials, and we say, this is our story, and this is the story of women coming home, and you need to hear us, you need to listen to us, and you need to change laws. So yeah, that's us in a nutshell.